before modern telescopes, humans could only imagine what the surface of the Sun and the planets looked like. Now, advanced technology has made it possible to get in close and take images of the Sun and the planets deep in our solar system. Get ready to see the solar system as you've never seen it before and witness images that were so good they shocked astronomers. The Sun. Burning with the energy of 1 trillion nuclear bombs per second, the Sun is the largest body in our solar system, accounting for 99.86% of the total mass. One of the most dramatic images of the Sun was captured by the Solar Dynamics Observatory on August 31, 2012, when a long filament of solar material that had been hovering in the Sun's atmosphere erupted into outer space. This beautiful but deadly coronal mass ejection, CME, traveled at over 900 miles per second. Mercury. The planet closest to the Sun, orbiting at an average distance of 36 million miles, Mercury has been studied by many spacecraft throughout the years. However, NASA's Messenger spacecraft was the first to orbit the planet. Images showed the surface covered in craters of all sizes, including massive asteroid impact sites like the Van Wyck crater, which is 168 miles in diameter, and the Caloris Basin, which is 960 miles in diameter with mountains at the outer rim 1.2 miles high. These are images with spectral surface measurements taken on April 29, 2015. Messenger snapped more than 200,000 images of Mercury before ending its mission in 2015 with an intentional crash into the planet's surface. The probe's demise was inevitable as it had been orbiting Mercury since March 2011 and had run out of fuel. Right before impact, it sent back its final image, the highest resolution photo of Mercury ever captured. You'd think Mercury would be the hottest planet because it's the closest to the Sun, but the next planet is actually the hottest in the solar system. Venus. The second planet from the Sun and Earth's closest neighboring planet, Venus has a thick atmosphere made up mostly of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen gas, which traps the heat of the Sun, making it a hellish world. Venera 13 was a probe built in the Soviet Union for the Venera program to explore Venus. It was the first lander to transmit color images from the surface of Venus. Venus is a hot world with surface temperatures as high as 880 degrees Fahrenheit. The probe was designed to last only 30 minutes, but it must have been built like a tank because it continued to transmit data and images for more than 2 hours after landing on March 1, 1982. NASA then sent the Magellan spacecraft to Venus in 1990 to image and map the entire surface. It sent back images showing evidence of volcanism, tectonic plate movement, turbulent surface winds, and miles of lava channels, including one measuring 5,550 miles long. Another incredible image showed the volcano, Mat Mons, which rises 3 miles. Once Magellan was finished mapping the entire surface, it ended its mission and crashed into the fiery planet. Earth. The third rock from the Sun, Earth is very unique and the only place known to have life in the solar system. There have been lots of amazing images taken of the planet we live on, but modern satellite photos are probably the most breathtaking. One such image, taken by NASA's Moderate Resolution Imaging Spectroradiometer from 22,000 miles above the Earth, shows North and South America as they appear from orbit, with the Moon also making a guest appearance in the background. On December 14, 2020, NASA captured a total solar eclipse with the GOES-16 satellite. Another incredible image came from a Russian satellite named Electro, which in March 2011 captured incredibly detailed images of Earth that some claimed rivaled NASA's photos, though NASA disagrees. In any case, these images provide a fresh perspective. And remember the Messenger spacecraft? It snapped a photo of Earth and the Moon before speeding toward Mercury. Mars. Mars has always been of great interest to humans. The fourth planet from the Sun, the red Martian planet, has been studied heavily. The Viking Orbiter 1 took stunning snapshots of Mars in 1979, including this photo of the VS Marineris, and the Viking 2 orbiter snapped an image showing the southern polar plains and polar ice cap. In 2013, the European Space Agency's Mars Express took highly detailed images of Hebes Chasma, the northernmost part of VS Marineris. Since then, 4 rovers have already been on the planet's surface, studying and snapping photos. The images from the Mars Curiosity rover, including a selfie, were among the most incredible images from the surface of an alien world. This 1.8 billion pixel panoramic view was made up of over 1,200 images of Mars as seen by Curiosity, which is still operational. Jupiter. The largest planet in our solar system, the gas giant Jupiter has the most unique look of all the planets, with its giant Great Red Spot, a storm that has been raging for 350 years and is so large it could swallow Earth whole. On July 10, 2017, the Juno spacecraft flew just 5,600 miles above the Great Red Spot and captured the closest image of the massive storm ever taken. This image, taken from a bit farther away, is a true color representation of what we would see if we were orbiting Jupiter. Juno also captured unbelievable images of Jupiter's polar regions, which cannot be seen from Earth. What surprised astronomers was that Jupiter's North Pole has 8 storms swirling at its center, arranged in a precise geometric pattern. The storms appear as stable fixtures in Jupiter's atmosphere and are not normal weather. But more incredible photos would come, including one from November 13, 2018, created using data from the JunoCam imager. On June 27, 2019, the Hubble telescope captured the planet's trademark Great Red Spot, which researchers say is shrinking. We have an awesome video coming up on Jupiter, so make sure not to miss it. Saturn. Saturn, as the #1 contender for the most beautiful celestial body in the solar system, is hard to beat with its iconic rings. Probably the best images of Saturn to date come from the Cassini-Huygens spacecraft. On October 21, 2002, the spacecraft was 177 million miles away from Saturn when it snapped this photo. On March 27, 2004, as it got closer, it took this natural color image as it neared its arrival into Saturn's orbit. Here's a mind-blowing image of Saturn you may never have seen before. This is Saturn backlit by the Sun, and with that added light, Cassini was able to image the ring system in a way not possible from Earth. The result is stunning. In 2004, the Hubble telescope also captured an amazing photo of an aurora on Saturn. In 2016, Cassini sent back images of Saturn's northern hemisphere, revealing a hexagonal vortex storm. These storms have been studied, but no one is sure how they form. On September 15, 2017, the spacecraft made its final approach toward the gas giant and, before burning up in Saturn's atmosphere like a meteor, it sent one last image. Uranus. Uranus, the 7th planet from the Sun, is unique because it rotates on its side. Voyager 2 made a flyby of the planet in 1986, and this image was taken using 3 color filters. On July the 11th and 12th, 2004, a composite image of Uranus, obtained by the Keck telescope, was published, showing the icy cold world and its rings. The bright spots on the surface of the planet are auroras. In November 2011, the Hubble telescope captured an awesome image of Uranus, showing an icy blue sphere with red rings. In 2017, the Hubble telescope captured more images of auroras on Uranus. Neptune. Neptune is the 8th planet in our solar system and the farthest from the Sun. The only spacecraft to come close to Neptune is Voyager 2. One image taken by the spacecraft shows a giant storm, Neptune's Great Dark Spot, ranging on the surface of the planet. Before Voyager 2 completed its mission and headed toward interstellar space, it made a close approach and snapped this image showing bright cloud streaks in Neptune's atmosphere. The Hubble telescope has also taken recent images of Neptune, including one from December 2020 that captured the Great Dark Spot. Because Neptune is so far away from us, the best images we have of it from Earth so far were taken by the European Southern Observatory's Very Large Telescope using a special narrowfield adaptive optics mode of the multi-unit spectroscopic explorer instrument. Pluto. Many argue whether Pluto is a planet or not, but you're here to see some photos. One of the clearest images of Pluto ever taken was captured by the Long-Range Reconnaissance Imager aboard NASA's New Horizons spacecraft on July 13, 2015. But it wasn't done yet. The next day, an image was created by combining blue, red, and infrared images taken by the spacecraft. The New Horizons spacecraft continued to take crystal-clear images of Pluto. Pluto also has a moon called Charon, as seen in this composite of enhanced color images. The most striking image shows mountains across an icy plain. Humanity has achieved great results in getting new images from planets in our solar system and making incredible discoveries. We're still too far away to get close images of Proximal Centauri, the next planetary system to ours, and current spacecraft heading in that direction will take thousands of years to get there. However, there are plans to create a wafer-thin nanoprobe called Breakthrough Stars Hot, which will have thin sails to capture energy from a powerful Earth-based laser. This would accelerate the probe to 134 million miles per hour, meaning the tiny probes could reach Proximal Centauri in 20 to 25 years. Just think of the images it could take if that happens sometime soon. If it does, you'll see it here.